Well, are we live here? I think we're live. Well, as usual, you guys know how this works. Takes me a minute to figure out what I'm doing here, so give me a minute to figure out what I'm doing here. What am I doing here? Yep, we are actually going to do a video. Give me a minute. Oh, just figuring stuff out. Just send this to Facebook because we are going to do this. Post. I am running Minecraft music in the background. I hope that that doesn't get me nailed for anything, but I guess we'll find out, won't we? Okay, just about there. Bear with me, guys. You know me and technology. Okay. Nice. Have chat up. Okay. Sign into chat. Sounds good. Okay. Live chat. Super duper. Okay. Hi, guys. So here's what we're going to do today. I'm going to stream for a while in the server until I get a phone call, at which point I'm going to probably mute everything if I can figure out how to do that. How do I mute things? Is this the mute button? What if I do this? I think I found the mute button. Okay, so what I'm going to do is when I get a phone call, I'm going to mute and take my phone call because my car is at the mechanics and I'm waiting to find out what it's going to cost, what the problem is. So, yeah. Anyway, so let's get this party started, all right? So we're playing in the Shiggles. We're playing in the Shiggles server, and that is shiggles-mc.com, I think. Something like that. And we're going to be working on a big project that I've been plugging away at for a few weeks now. And I will try and move somewhat slower because I know that this is a little bit jerky. Okay, so let me explain what we're doing here. I think I've shown you around the server before. Hey, Chan, how's it going, girl? I am on the Shiggle server, and this server is being... Okay. This server is owned by a pimp named Shane. That's his Minecraft moniker. And Shane, along with Balian and I am Izzy Lizzy, we have been creating a new spawn area so that when people come into the game, they can see something wicked cool. And so we're all kind of building to the best of our abilities. So this is turned around. Does it? Oh, nice. It's double-sided. Okay. So, yeah. The Shiggles is the home of the Nerd Herd. Nerd Herb is a group of us who've been together for going on almost 5 years now. We've had members come in and out and around and such. Before I get to what I'm working on. Oh, well, goodness. Well, I don't believe I can show you very much after all, because it looks like Shane has moved most of... Well, that was from my grocery store. Shane seems to be moving the town to its new permanent location. But these are some of the parts of the town. Okay, you just I'll be calm and peaceful, Chan, so that you can sleep. I won't keep you awake. Included in the town is going to be like my Notre Dame, the labyrinth that I've created. This is the convention center that I built. Oh, here's parts of the town that haven't been taken yet. So these are some skyscrapers. I think this is the Empire State Building and a couple of other skyscrapers that Shane and Bales have brought in or made. Bales made hers. I think Shane brings them in and adjusts them. So this is his marker saying, you know, this is, that's his height thing. When he world edits things from one place to another. Right now we're completely in creative mode. So what we're doing is Shane is moving all of these builds piece by piece into the overworld so that we can finish our decorating of the insides, because when you do things with world edit, you see how there's like armor stands, and like this right here is a checkerboard from a little area that I had set outside. So I'm going to have to replace that. And like these shopping carts here, these are meant to be shopping carts for the grocery store that I built. You can see the subway down there. And there's other little pieces that are kind of sticking around here. Like I think Bales had, oh look, another minecart. Bales had some armor stands down here as well. So anyway, here's the police department. I don't know what all this stuff is here. I don't know why there's a big gaping hole here. But anyway, so yeah, this is the town that I was going to show you that isn't really here. Shane decided that we needed to have a nice little cemetery, New Orleans style. So it's his New Orleans style cemetery to go with the big church. Chan, how is the sound? Is the music too obnoxious? I have my patio door open as well, so you're going to hear a variety of outside sounds. It's like 60-some degrees here today. So what you see coming up in front of us, I decided that I wanted to build Terminal Tower from here in Cleveland. So this is my replica of Terminal Tower, also part of, it's good, okay, thank you, Chan. It's also known as part of Tower City. Yeah, she's a biggin'. I've been working on this for about maybe 3 weeks, maybe a month, a while now. We all leave each other notes down there too. And I'm very proud of this build. This is the single biggest build I have ever done alone. I have done bigger builds. I did a bigger build with Fat Russian last year. Took us a little over a year to do what we did on a different server. We built a giant Russian cathedral. It was beautiful. We figured out onion domes and everything. Yeah, the tower and pickaxe and logo, those are all Chan. Or not Chan, those are all Bales doing that stuff. So anyway, so this is Terminal Tower, and if you look it up on Google Maps under like Tower City or Terminal Tower in Cleveland, Ohio, you will see that it's pretty flippin' spot on. I am so proud of this thing. And you can see kind of through the windows as we go down, I've got some work into it. Oh, let's go here. I've got some work going on the inside. So let's take a look inside and see what I'm up to doing here. I'm just kind of looking at the YouTube to see how things are running over there. So I decided to do on kind of the right-hand side here. As you can see, this goes all the way up. It's a spiral staircase all the way to the top of the tower. On the right-hand side of the tower, the very top floor is going to be like a coffee shop. So I've got the flooring laid for that, and it's just a matter of putting the coffee shop accoutrements in there. The top floor on the left-hand side is going to be a restaurant with 3 little private rooms. Okay. Thanks, Chan. Yeah, I'm loving this tower. I'm really happy with this tower. I'm going to take all this gray out of here. This gray is just kind of like, this is like sketch lines for me when I'm building and I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing. This side is going to be hotel rooms. At least a couple floors will be hotel rooms. I'll probably do 1 floor of office cubicles and 3 floors of hotel rooms. This bottom floor all the way across, that's all going to be like little food booths and like just little fun things, little things. This side is all going to be shops. So I'm doing a different color theme on each floor as far as carpeting goes. But these will be rentable shops within the game where players can come in. There should be a sign. Generally, there will be a sign up in this region here on the inside of the shop. And you tap the sign and you pay so much to rent the room for however long. And you can get the room like... let me bring a piece up here. You'll be able to rent everything from this square to like this square. So which means you'll be able to fill this room with whatever you want to fill it with. You won't be able to harm the walls, you won't be able to change the doorways, you won't be able to harm the floor, but you can put a carpet down on it. And this is so that people can come in and use plugins like Chess Shop or use shopkeepers, and it allows them to sell things that they maybe have a stock of or sell things that they have too much of or things that they can create in the game. So there will be 11 of these shops on each floor. Now these shops have doorways that go off of them. Most of them do. And what these doorways do is they go to areas that I can't turn into, you know, a good clean rectangle, because you need to have kind of a rectangular or a square shape to set the region for renting. Well, because this building has so many angles and diagonals, what I'm doing with these areas back here, once I've finished laying out all the floors on this side, is I'll put in like seating areas, little fountains, maybe little food booths, little libraries, just these little back, back areas here, which means you'll be able to access them by going through the shops, which will promote people going through these shops to go check out these little areas. And it's kind of a way to like advertise the shops in a very subtle way. Okay. So while I am doing all of this in creative, which means that my resources are unlimited, I am, for the most part, building all of this by hand. There's very little of this that I am building via World Edit. And for those of you who don't know what World Edit is a plugin that allows you to pick up a wooden axe and you strike 1 point, you strike a second point, and let's say we want to replace, we're going to replace, that's glass blocks. Let's replace it with quartz block. Oh, let's try again. replace glass with quartz block. See? And then, so World Edit allows you to kind of do things like that fairly quickly. And you can do that as long as you can lay out a rectangle or a square you can replace, or you can cut, or you can paste something else in. You know, you only need to be able to make either a rectangle or a cubic area. And I guess technically it's still a cubic area, even with that 0.1, 0.2. So we're going to undo that. Undo. There. Back to normal. So, but I've done very little with World Edit in here. So every one of these lights got placed by hand and everything that goes around them. There's something going on with our world guard right now to where it's actually nighttime in here. Eventually, I will have all of this lit up appropriately for when it's in the overworld. And I believe this is one of the last few, from what it looks like in the city, this is one of the last few pieces that's going to move to the overworld. And I think the reason it's one of the last few pieces moving to the overworld is because I'm still actively working it, and I'm on more than Shane is at the moment. So I'm just kind of crawling up the tower so you can kind of see what things look like here. No. Shane is going to move the tower later through, he's going to move it through World Edit. So no, I'm not going to rebuild this thing by hand. No way am I rebuilding this thing. This shouldn't be as big of an issue as when Fat Russian and I had the church moved, because when the church moved, we did that at like, yeah, it's a lot of work. Like I said, I've been working on this for a couple of weeks now. But when Fat Russian and I had the church moved, we did that at like 3 in the morning with the owner of the server, and it damn near shut the server down, if I remember right. It lagged pretty badly because that thing moved into a, oh, I think it was like a 100 by 75 by 250 or 254 cubic space. We moved it into a 400 by 400, but I think that was its actual like dimensions. It was wicked huge. We took it clear down to bedrock. As far as building goes, it went all the way down to bedrock, and it went, I think, to 256. So, but this is the tower. I'm just going up the last of the spiral. I'm trying to do it slow so that I don't make any of you who don't play sick. So this is the last little walkway. You can kind of look out. And I have fly here, so we can fly around a little bit. Yeah, I am super, super proud of this tower. Like, I am so proud of this tower. I am proud of the structure in and of itself. But I am also proud. Yeah, the church was humongous. You remember the church. Yeah, there's probably about a minute delay, I think, between what I do and what you see. I think, you know what? I think I need to, do this. There, that helps a little. Let's go up a little and come out. Does that help? That helps. Yeah, that helps a lot. I am proud of this tower, both for its individual, like its own structure, but I'm very proud of the fact that, yeah, you can look this up and see that it actually looks like what it's supposed to look like. So I brag it up quite a bit, sorry. Of course, the church that we did on the other server, that was pretty spot on too. Like, you look at that church and then you look at the Google Maps and the other photos that are out there in Google, and you're like, yeah, that's that church. That's totally that church. So, yeah. Now, I know last time I did a stream, I think I showed you guys the Wyckoff Villa. Oh my goodness, the mansion. The Wyckoff Mansion. I haven't been working on that because I've been working on this. All of this. So. We've also got deco heads working on here now. I don't know if you know this yet, Chan. We have deco heads, which means we get all kinds of neat little devices that we can pick up. They're like heads. Oh, that's it? Just 19 seconds? Huh. Okay. Nice. Deco heads. So deco heads are all these fun little, just these little things that you can pick up and, like candy cane. That's kind of fun. Oh, I have diamonds in there. Lovely. Here's strawberry jam and some bread. And let's see, what else do we want? Let's get a taco. And here's a bento box. And yeah, it's all kinds of fun little things. So there's food, there's technology, there's letters, which are nice to have. Helps you build out better signs, right? There's little miniatures of things that are already in the game. I think it's more than 19 seconds, honey. I should see what the delay actually is here. There's Pokemon, characters, mobs, there's little household items, which I like using because this has got like books and plants and things and candles. But you just take these little pieces and you just put them down. So let's do a count here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 4, 20. Oh, it's quite the delay here. Holy beans. I'm at 30-second delay already. I'm watching the seconds on my computer, my big computer. 40-second delay. Oh, plus 19, got it. So, thunk. So that is a 52-second delay on my end. Plus 19 for you. It is nearly a minute and a half for you, isn't it, hon? So yeah, little deco heads are fun. I have a sushi on my head. Just getting rid of stuff I don't need. Yeah. Yeah, it'll be, I think what we're doing, when you say watching seconds, nice. I think what we're doing for, what we're doing for deco heads is there's going to be a museum again, like there was on the other server that we were on. Wow, you really do have a delay. Holy beans. So yeah, so there'll be a museum and then you'll contact staff like we did on the other one. And the staff goes into that panel that you just saw me pull up. And the staff will get you your deco heads. And I don't remember what Shane's charging for the deco heads. Yeah. Yeah, that sucks. I'm so sorry there's such a delay, hon. I would totally make that better for you if it were possible on my end. To be completely honest with you, I don't know how to make the delay less on my end. Because I am a derp. Sushi, yeah. Sushi's good, though. All hail the sushi. So what I'm doing in here is I have an uneven ceiling. So I'm putting some ceiling in place here. Which I'll do a little bit of it, but I'm not going to bore you guys to death with watching me paint a ceiling, essentially. Because that's what I'm doing. I'll put a couple of rows of ceiling in, and then we'll go back and do some more foundation for this floor. And like I said, this will be a shop floor. Once things are moved into the overworld, we're going to be able to start adding in the zoo pieces that I built and the aquarium that I built. And those will be lovely once they're there. They're all going to have, it's going to be different, different habitats with all of the different mobs in them. So like, I have one habitat that just looks like a 4-pocket cave. That's kind of a modern art looking habitat, and it's going to hold things like bats and phantoms and such. I have a habitat that's the jungle. It's got your parrots and it's got ocelots in it. There's a little forest with wolves and I think zombies or something else in it. So several different habitats, and then a big aquarium that'll have perimeter aquariums. It depends on the sushi. Some people have sauces on sushi, some people don't. I use soy sauce, and I dip my sushi in the soy sauce because I don't like rice. But I love raw fish. So I like to get sashimi myself, and just eat the fish off the top, because that's me. That's what I do. So, okay, so what we're doing is we're counting these out by fives. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that right there is my corner. And then we're going to come back this way and do kind of the same thing. Yeah, I thought that would be a lot of fun. So the zoo's going to be pretty big sized, and so is the aquarium. The aquarium's going to have, the perimeter is going to be individual types of fish in separate little aquariums, and then the center is going to be one big aquarium with all the fish in it. Whole bunch of fish. Like millions of fish. Well, a bunch of fish at least. Let's see, I can put this one up. So what we're doing is we're building the perimeter of each of the shops here. Yeah. So let's see. Since I'm building, I can kind of talk a little bit. 4, 5, and a perimeter. I haven't been doing any videos lately. Like I said last time around, we all know the reason why I don't do videos. You know what? I don't like starchy foods. That's why I don't eat a lot of carbs, is because I don't care for a lot of carbs. So like bread, pasta, rice, potatoes. I hate potatoes. Man, I hate potatoes. I can't even tell you how much I hate potatoes. If there was never another potato again, the only thing I would grieve is like I'd lose out on McDonald's French fries. I don't care for starchy foods. What do we have over here? Yeah, I can go up there. Yeah, but like I was gonna say, you guys know, you know my routine. When I don't record, it's usually because I'm depressed as I'll get out. I just can't bring myself to like function. I've had a lot going on in my world. You know what? My favorite sushi roll is the Philadelphia sushi roll, and that's like avocado and cream cheese and smoked salmon. It's amazing. I had a friend who has recently told me that they can't be friends with me anymore because I'm a bad influence. And I've taken that very hard. Taken it exceptionally hard, actually. Probably harder than A, I should, and B, what they're worth. And I feel very bad saying that. I'm lonely here to start with. And every time I lose somebody that's close to me as a friend, I grieve that. Regardless, in my life, I grieve that. I think I grieve it even more so now because there are so few people that are close to me here, physically close to me here, for me to lean on, to rely on, to be close to. And then to have it be such a trumped up accusation, really. It's just very hurtful. Five. Okay. So I can come this way with it. So, yeah, I hate potatoes, sorry. I'm sorry. But yeah, anyway, so like the server folks, the nerd herd, they know what I'm dealing with. And this has been kind of my safety place here. Because when all else fails, I can always come here and create a world that makes sense to me. And I can play in a world where I do feel loved with people that I know care about me. Despite how much I am hurt by other people's actions and words. And regardless of how little I've deserved that, yeah. Which is kind of a... which puts me in kind of a position of sitting here vague booking, and honestly, you know what? I guess I don't care today. I just don't care. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we'll call that the end. Meanwhile, with all of that going on, I've been trying to like keep it together with work, with church, just trying to keep it together. And some days it's easier than others. It's really hard when you've got somebody that you were accustomed to having in your life every single day, that you were able to call up every single day, and you know, get together with once or twice a week. Just suddenly drop out of your life with no warning, with no real good reason that makes sense to you, and make themselves completely unreachable and untouchable. There's nothing quite like that to make you feel like you are a horrible human being, that you've really done something horrible to deserve this. So it's been a hard few weeks for me trying to come to grips with the fact that I may have just never meant anything to this person in the first place. It's been a hard few weeks trying to understand that I'm not necessarily the horrible person that I feel like I've just been painted to be. And it really sucks. It really sucks so much. So much. But I'm going to build because I can build. You know, it's really saying something when you've made Minecraft your therapy. It's a good therapy game. I used to recommend it actually to a lot of my piano parents for the families who had kids that were socially awkward, autistic, just different. Kids that are different. The nice thing about Minecraft is it allows you to be who and what you want to be. If you want to be angry and go around and slaughter things and be chased by things, fine, you can do that. If you want to go out and be an engineer and figure out how to make things be mechanized, you can do that. If you love architecture like I do and you just want to create big, beautiful buildings, you can do that. And if you want to share your world with other people who play like you and other people who don't play like you can do that. If you want to do it at the age of 43 like me, you can do that. If you want to do that at the age of 6 like some of my little friends, you can do that. And it's a safe space for all of us to be in, and I love that. I can't think of any other game out there right now that allows for all of these variations and all of these different types of people to be able to play and do the way they want to, and I really like that. So yeah. That's why I play. That's why I spend so much time here. It's a good escape. You know, when I get done with my day at work, you know, I do home health care, and I love my job. But I'll be honest with you, when you're working with people that are sometimes dying, you're working with people who are not always real well or are terminal. Yeah, it's nice to be able to go someplace safe where you can just decompress, however it is that you need to decompress. You know, yeah, like Chan says, Minecraft is a game for everyone that doesn't treat people like kids. It gives you the tools to do everything. And I like that. And you know, and what I also like about that is I am dirt poor. I am broke. Like, I am broke. There are weeks I kind of look in the refrigerator and go, man, I hope this holds out until the next paycheck in a week and a half. You get Yeah. Yeah, they don't. Yeah, Minecraft doesn't charge you for every single thing that you want to do, which is nice too. You can come into this game and you can work your little tail off and you get exactly what you've worked for. And that's nice because as an adult, we frequently don't feel like we don't get what we feel like we've worked for, you know? So it's nice to have this place where it kind of feels like it's a bit of an equalizer that way. For me, because of the Nerd Herd, I come here because this is like my family. These are the people that, you know me, they love me, they talk with me on a regular basis. We share our happy stories, we share our sad stories. Yeah. We understand each other, and it feels good to be with these people. It's really nice. So, there's my Minecraft hype. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 3. Okay, what I'm doing is I'm making openings so that we can get to those back areas that I was telling you about earlier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Somebody's baby's unhappy. I can hear it screaming out there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that leaves me an odd number, but that's okay. We'll just cut those guys out there. So, rest of the world. How has the rest of my world been? Hold your hand. Yeah, that doesn't hold your hand, but the thing is, it has enough variety to it that it doesn't have to, which is cool. I like what you're saying with that too. Yeah. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How far can I go? 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's coming through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's where we're going with it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. This has got to be a little bit like watching paint dry. I am so sorry, guys. Kind of. Although I guess I can't be too sorry, because if you've clicked on here and you're watching, whether you're watching live or not, you're either here because you want to hear me ramble or you want to watch paint dry, so you came here on your own. So, sorry, Chan. 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, Chan is one of the original Nerd Herd members too. That's over here in our text. I'm pointing this way because I have a laptop over here. Chan has been with us. This is our third server as a group. So it's really cool to have another one of our oldsters here. I say oldster only because of your length of time in the server, not because, or in the group, not because of your age. I think I'm technically the oldster of the group. I think I'm the oldest one out of us all. All right. One more room to put in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 5. Will that work? No. Okay. All right. If you say so, then thank you. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's our corner. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. And there's our pillar. Okay. Now here I can run the pillar up to the ceiling because the ceiling's been dropped already. I just can't run it up everywhere yet because I haven't finished the ceiling. Okay, that's up. Where does it? Okay, for a little bit yet. Grandster, you're not that old. Oh my gosh. You're still a young pup, girl. Okay, we can put this one up. When my age you get to be old, you might be. Old be you might. I don't do Yoda. I'll stop insulting Yoda. Okay. Let's see. Well, let's start working on putting these front ones together at least. Okay, we're doing 5, so let's see. We're going to do glass up to here. So we do a 4x3 of glass as each of the storefronts. Oh, I forgot to put these pillars in. You and I met on a server, 2 servers before this one. You were staff, you were an admin, and I needed help with something, and you came over to see what I was up to. Actually, I may not have even needed help with something. I think you were just kind of popping around and seeing what people were up to, and I was fishing. And you and I would sit there and have fishing. We would just sit and fish. Do you remember that? We would sit on my pier, and you decided my pier needed to have more decoration. So you went through and you planted flowers, and you put little pictures up on the walls. Yawn train? What? Oh. But no, you put pictures up on the walls, and you gave me a jukebox with all the albums in it. That's how we met. I'm not sure this is how I want to do it. Oh, gotcha, gotcha. Okay, that was not meant at me. I gotcha. Well, for biscuit's sakes, I sure did do these different, didn't I? Okay, come back in and try that again. Yeah. Yeah, because I enjoyed fishing before, and then when you and I started fishing together, it became really fun, and we actually, as a group, all started fishing together, remember? That was a lot of fun. And then we got to talking. We actually got into, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to yawn. I'm going to do it again now. Sorry. And then you and I got into Discord and we started chatting, and that was really cool too. You are the first person that I've ever talked to from your region of the world. And I was really impressed by that because that's an accent that I have always loved. Like my whole life, I've just loved that accent. And it was like, oh my God, I get to talk to one. Oh my God. It was so great. Because I'm a dork. So, yeah, that's how you and I met. I think that's roughly how, well, Balian and I met because, you know, she went all cowboy and rescued my butt one time from the Skelly horses back when those were first brand new. Yeah, she had to save me. She had to rescue me. Rescue her. Uh-oh. Oh, I better raise the ceiling here real quick or I'll forget to do it. Sorry. Here's some real paint dry right here. Yeah, I was really happy to have met the people, most of the people that, you know, most of the people I had met through that particular server. That was a nice group of people. And then when we all migrated over to the next one, you know, as that en masse group, of us that went over there. I think there was something like 24 of us all told that all migrated to that other server. Yeah, the Discord is definitely how we all got to be so tight as we are. You know, it's one thing to sit and chat with people and type with them and stuff on the computer, but when you get to actually start hearing voices that go with these people, and you can actually share stories in real time without having to think about which keys to hit, or, you know, it's so much nicer. It's so much nicer. It makes everybody so much more real, you know? And it was like at one time I was so excited because I realized that for the first time in my life, I had friends in Russia, I had friends in the UK, I had friends in Canada, I had friends in Ireland, and I had, yes, Bales is a badass, and I have friends all over the United States, from California to New York, from Wisconsin to Texas. I have friends all over the place that I can talk to at, you know, just about any time of the day. And we share stories just as though we all live next door. One of my favorite memories actually from the first server, the second server. One of my favorite memories was when Max and Sizzo and I were on really late one night. And we were in Discord. And we were all just kind of like, none of us really, yeah. None of us really wanted to play, per se. You know, we were all just kind of wandering around in the world. We all gathered at my house in the game, and we all sat down on the sofa in front of the fireplace, and we were in Discord, and we were talking to each other by voice, and sitting on the sofa in the game by avatar, and it was just like, I realized that it was just as though we were all really close neighbors. We would be doing the same thing if we all lived in the same town, you know, late night, can't sleep, want to hang out, and you just sit on each other's sofas, and you just shoot the shit, and have a good time, and, you know, check out the fireplace. And it was so much just like real life. And that's, I think, when it really sunk in with me that this game really does allow, and particularly server play, really does allow for people to develop true and lasting friendships in a way that we're starting to really lack in real life. And they're much more interesting relationships that you wouldn't necessarily develop in real life, because in small town Wisconsin, where I just came from, yeah, second servers, villages. In small town Wisconsin, where I came from, I wouldn't have run into Russians or English folk or a few Canadians. Yeah, the sofa sitting was so cool. You know, I wouldn't have been able to make, or Irish, I wouldn't have been able to make multicultural friends like, you know, like I did. Shane's in game. You know, so I really appreciate that aspect of things too. I think that's just so flippin' cool. Just so cool. Okay. And apparently it's time to clean in the hallway, because I hear the vacuum running outside of my door, so hopefully that won't last very long. But on the flip side, I want it to last just exactly long as it needs to, because I want it to be clean out there. You know. I thought she was done. I had kind of waited to start streaming until I thought she was finished, because she was vacuuming earlier, and then she wasn't. So I thought she was finished. It's just my long way of saying I thought she was done already. Yeah, you know, and it is nice, like you said, to break stereotypes. It is nice to be able to get to know people and to be able to say, okay, these are the stereotypes we know about these particular cultures of people. Or in the case of some of us, we are not all like our leaders. It's kind of nice to be able to reinforce the fact that we are not all like our leaders, our country's leaders. who may or may not have doo-doo for brains. Yeah, internet's pretty amazing. I was really hesitant back in the mid to late 90s. I was really hesitant to hook up with the internet at all because I just figured, well, it's going to ruin socialization. Shane must be doing some more world editing. Things are jerky. It's going to ruin socialization. It's going to ruin, and it actually, I think, has improved. Shane must be doing world editing. Crud. So here we're going to sit and chat for a minute until the server comes back up. Let me check the Facebook and see what he has to say about that. How about not? We're gonna get rid of this ad because we're not going to give other people time just for advertising here. And I want to go to the channel. I can't delete that? Really? Honestly? Oh, I suppose I can't because I'm not let me see if I can do it from here. My channel. This is here. That is dead. Oh, I don't want top chat. I want live chat. Okay, so let's delete you. Reports. Unwanted commercial content or spam. Thank you. Okay, all gone. Can we get back in? We can get back in. Yes, we can. There we are. Oh, we're going to do it again, I think. It's jerking pretty bad. Well, if it gives us too much trouble, just because, and it isn't normally like this either, guys, so don't think that this is normally a, there's some guy that came on SGH Roscoe TV. Help me hit 3K. Maybe we can play together. I'll sub to you and check my channel out. I post mostly every day. It will help if you sub. No. How about not? So I want to just kind of, I want to finish up, no, that's wrong. There. I want to finish up kind of the first two rooms, like the head of the hallway, and put a little bit of color down in the hallway and show you guys what this hallway is going to look like, and then I think I'll call it a day. But that's still a little bit yet. We're going to do the birch leaves here. Birchy birch. Birch birch. We can do, let's throw this in there since we're here. Okay. Yeah, well, he can earn that coin on somebody else's back, not mine. I'm not trying to earn coin, therefore I'm not trying to, like, collab with people who are. I'm particularly not trying to collab with people who don't know anything about me. All right, Chan. Have a good night, hon. Sleep well. There's that. That. Oh, yeah, that's a late night there, sweetie. Get some sleep, hon. Maybe I'll get Shane to join. He just goes AFK on me. Great. It's getting jerky. I bet I'm going to get kicked again. It's only happening like this right now because we're trying to get everything moved to the overworld. So, like I said, this is not typically how this server runs. It's usually a pretty clean server. So... Okay, you're gone. Bye-bye. So you can kind of see how this is coming together. There is some repetition to it because I want some uniformity between the floors and along the floors. Okay. And then that'll be the next set. And then I want to do... What colors do I want to do in here? Maybe I'll do the red and the gray. Let me just line those up for now, and I'll do a little bit of them. So I want red to be my primary color. So it's 2, 2. No, I want red to be my primary color. So 2 and 1, 1, 2, 3, 4 wide. 1, 2, 2, 2, 2. So there'll be 2 here, and then a single, and then 4 wide there. So we'll just do it up to here for the time being, just so we can see what it's going to look like. And that'll be the, what you call there, the bushes. One, 1, 2. Yeah. I've been doing nothing but working on these floors in here for probably the last 3 days. I think today's day 3. Okay, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it'll be 2, and then, no, it'll be 1, 2. Jerky, jerky, jerky. Okay, so we'll do this one. We'll come through and we'll clean that up when we come back. Two, three, four. So then there'll be a 2, 1. Nope, it'll be a 1, 2, 2, 2, a 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this floor is going to look very lovely. I like this. Nope, nope, nope. There we go. Oh, biscuits. Okay, let's finish up the red on this side, and then we'll finish up the rest of the carpeting in front. Light up that first suite, light up that hallway to where the carpet is, and I'm going to call that a day for this stream. Because then you can see exactly how one of my suites is getting made, in case you wanted to know. Okay, so we did all the red. Let's do the grays. There we go. Okay, and that's where the thingies go. Okay, so we're going to dump that, bring that back in, go back here to get this, so we can finish off this chunk of the hallway, which will look like this, with these happy little doors up on top and up on top. Okay, and then also up on top here too. Okay, and then what I do is I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and that should be 1, 2, 3, 4 from there as well. We'll do 1, 2, 3, 4. Put in another 4 square. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more 4 square. Okay, each of these then gets the stair treatment around them. Okay, we'll do that for all 3 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 3. 4. Okay, and then doors. So what I've been doing with these guys up here, these are the new trapdoors. These are junglewood trapdoors. So the top right-hand block is always where the handle goes. Do, 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 do. And last one. Do, do, 3. Okay, so that's that. And then let's go inside, light this guy up, and call it a day. 1, 1, 1. Okay, so now we're going to count by 3s. Dang, this is jerky. Sorry, guys. 1, 2, 3, bop. 1, 2, 3, bop. 1, 2, 3, bop. 1, 2, 3, bop. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Perfect. 1, 2, 3, bop, bop. 3, bop. And 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. And then we're going to go 1, 2, 3 right there. And then 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, bop, bop. That's what we want. Okay, so we're just going to surround these guys and give them that kind of crown molding feeling going on here. Right? Ah, dang it. Man, this is rough. I bet we're going to crash again. I've got to start sitting better when I play like this. This business here is not good. I try to sit with better posture. As it is, I've got my keyboard and my mouse set all the way back on my desk so that my entire arms and elbows can just rest right on the desktop. So my wrists aren't ever like heavily elevated or anything. I'm not experiencing any of the jerkiness on my PC. Are you listening in on the YouTube? Just in case he's not. Okay. Yeah, I'm not trying to blame the jerkiness on you. I'm not sure if it's the server or if it's me, to be completely honest. I just know that with you moving everything, that it was entirely possible that it wasn't me, but that if that was the case, I wanted it to be known that that's not the norm here either. So, okay, so we now have all these little lights up in here. Let's pop these guys, because we don't need these anymore, because there are lights in here. And there we are. That is a lit up spot right there. That's, yeah. We could quick do this guy, just for giggles. Just for shiggles. As it were. Do that right. Doing it wrong. Okay, there we go. Yeah, we'll do this guy, and then we'll have the first 2 suites done. And then I will say goodbye. You can tell I don't really want to go anywhere, can't you? It's because I love you guys. Okay, bop, bop. So Shane, since we're updating the way the spawn looks at the server, do you want to make any new commentary on your server and what you would like to see on the server, especially with the changes? This is your moment to promote your server on the least watched YouTube channel for Minecraft ever. Boop. Okay, we won't need a light back here, but let's put that carpet back in. So there's light gray, there's red. Okay, we'll put the carpet back here, put the lights in the center, and that's it. That'll be this whole chunk of it done. One, two, one. Red. Oh, still have to put the lights inside. Okay, so lights inside. Okay, Shane's just typed something, so let me pull it up here. Okay, so he says the big thing is we'd like to see more people join who want to contribute to a fun environment without the negative gamer stereotype behaviors. So if you're interested in building with some great builders, we have that. And there will be more. Meet good peeps, we definitely have those, yeah. We are a tight-knit group, which is not to say we are not entertaining new people. We are all the time. But we are you know, a group of folks who've been together for a while, and we like each other's company. So come like each other's company with us. Half as a joke, half not as a joke, we have been referred to as a very lovely cult of people. For what that's worth. Some of us don't mind drinking the Kool-Aid. Sorry, Shane, I put my snark hat on today. You type novels. No, you're fine. You type your novels, honey. You just type. You done did the typing. It's all good. Still waiting to hear from the mechanic. He hasn't called me back yet. I called him about 2, and they hadn't gotten it in to look yet, so I still don't have an answer on the car. I think I know the answer on the car already. It's just a matter of him confirming and then giving me the dollar amount for the suckage. $3. That is a joke. Come on. What? The type the novels thing? Yeah, no. Did I fail again? I am no good at this. There we go. Oh, 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 oh. Okay. So this is what the whole rest of that hallway is gonna look like. Is this fabulousness right here. There'll be these lights going all the way down, and these little bushies all the way down, and all of the interiors will be lit up similar to this, and all the little back areas will be lit up. So yeah. Ew. What? Ew. There's such a delay, I have no idea what you're even ewing at this point. Alright. Excuse me. Alright, well, we've got a little over an hour on here, so I'm going to call this a day and say thank you for joining. Hello? Oh, we're not a cult. We're more. We can't be a fraternal order. There's more women than men. So there. Okay. So I'm going to let you guys go and, yeah. Have a good day. Hug someone you love. All that good jazz. And I'll see you next time. Bye.